What is up, Smack Empire? Smack Empire here, and welcome back to another Friday Night Funkin' Week 8 plus future related video. So last time when I made this, I was like, you know what, it is done, now we just wait for the official update. But then so many of you guys kept commenting that there are more stuff that you missed and overlooked that are very important to share, and that is exactly what we're gonna go through in this video. So before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're subscribing, notifications on for more Friday Night Funkin' Week 8 or even future updates content. We do story stuff here as well, story explanation, theories for other horror games as well as story-based games. So if that is something that interests you, make sure you stay tuned, and without wasting any more time, let us begin. So we're gonna start off with the Ninja Muffin. They tweeted a while back saying that they're excited for a new Friday Night Funkin' update. Now that is on its own is not newsworthy. However, the things that are going around it makes it a little interesting. See, apparently there are many quote-unquote Week 8 leaks posted by Phantom Arcade going around Discord and Twitter. Now, as you can see on your screens, there are going around as we speak. Unfortunately, I have to come out and say that it is confirmed to be fake. Well, at least most of this, at least the ridiculous ones, are confirmed to be fake. No one at the time of this recording at the very least knows which character will be in Week 8. We can theorize it is Cassette Girl, we can theorize that it is Hank, we can theorize it is Ritz, but no one officially knows. But we have to come out and say that these Discord images, these Twitter images of deleting in 5 seconds, nanoseconds of Phantom Arcade, posting Hank related or even Cassette Girl related stuff on Twitter and Discord are 99% fake. How do we know this? Well, Phantom Arcade themselves went on Twitter saying that no Phantom Arcade you'll ever talk to on Discord is real, so report them immediately or ignore them. Now we move from that to something that is actually plausible. Let's talk about erect difficulty. Now this was actually posted on the Kickstarter page that this will be amongst many things coming out soon, coming out for this game, erect difficulty for Tankman. And when we talk about this difficulty or this extra song, people show this image that you're seeing on your screen, where you can see another character from the Tankman series, more Easter eggs from the Newgrounds. If you didn't know the context of this video and I would show you this, you would be like, yo, holy crud, what? This is Week 8 leak, Week 7 leak? I don't know, but there's no validity to this. That is the issue. Like 99% of the stuff that people are saying on leaks have no validity. Same thing goes here. But then we get back to Phantom. In one of their streams, they said that Week 8 is not the next update. They keep emphasizing on the levels. In the last video I talked about how levels are still weeks, but they're saying that Week 8 is not the next update. So now with this new info, where do we stand? Well, let's talk about Hank in specific. So Hank and Cassette Girl. Let's go all the way back to Friday Night Funkin' teaser. In there were 4 characters shown: Pico, Tankman, then Cassette Girl, and Hank. We know that they are in no particular order in terms of when they're going to release, because logically people assume, okay, Pico came first, and Pico was the first in the picture. Tankman came later, and Tankman was the second in the picture, so it is automatically the best case scenario to assume that Cassette Girl is the next update. Hold on to your horses for a second, because in few months, there's a special day for Newgrounds, for a specific franchise's fans, and that is 22nd September. It'll be Madness Day, so that would be the perfect opportunity for any Tricky or Hank-related content to be posted, specifically if they're related to Friday Night Funkin'. But that is way too easy of a giveaway. So what about Cassette Girl? Third in the picture after Tankman. And 3 months ago, we just had Tankman. It would be logical to assume that, okay, Cassette Girl is next. But even more so, and that tweet is still up by the way, that Phantom Arcade going out of their way in saying minus whatever percent sure Cassette Woman is going in Week 8. Of course, taking the piss out of all the rumors and leaks surrounding Friday Night Funkin' and all the hype and excitement going around. Don't let that fool you, because these are the same people who said Tankman is not the Week 7, and then guess what happened? So the next point that I wanted to talk about was going back to some of the weeks and adding an update, because we know the next thing for Friday Night Funkin' will be an update. It can be an update as in an extra song or extra couple of songs in previous weeks to flesh out the characters and story a little bit more, maybe a few of those cutscenes, because I know that the developers behind this game are planning to really focus on making the full app game and putting it out there. I mean, every developer would want that. Who would want to make one, post it, take a small break, then go back, whatever. So TLDR here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Cassette Girl and Hank, like I said in previous videos as well, will indeed be part of Friday Night Funkin'. There are over 50 songs, so many weeks. You would really think that them teasing Hank and Cassette Girl and then they are not gonna end up in this? They will be. It is logical. It is just that we need to figure out the order of when and where. So I feel like if the next update is before September, there's a likely chance for Cassette Girl. And if it is around September, there's a likely chance for some sort of Hank update. It doesn't have to be a full week. Matter of fact, I don't think if they'll even post week 8, it doesn't have to be a full week. What if they just post one song, one extra song and one cutscene as to keep people intact and be like, yo, the game is still in works, but we're planning to drop full weeks with the full game. They can release one extra song of Hank on 22nd September, but don't release this full week until the full game. Then they can drop one song for Cassette Girl and one cutscene, and then they can release full Cassette Girl week with the full game. Same goes for the other extra songs for previous weeks, specifically Tankman, polishing out his role in the Friday Night Funkin' lore, polishing out other characters as well, and his role in Daddy Dearest versus Boyfriend, and most specifically using him to introduce other characters, the other upcoming characters in Friday Night Funkin'. Just a quick jump in, a YouTuber made a great video talking about week 8 and week 9 being Isaac from Binding of Isaac and Eddsworld. Now I'd recommend you guys to check that video out, but TLDR, they believe that the next week are not Hank and Cassette Girl, rather these two characters. Whilst the evidence is they're great and all, and unfortunately, specifically with the Isaac one, it has more to do with just the gist of being fun there on Twitter is the running thing of Binding of Isaac. It's really funny, by the way. It's a running theme there on Twitter for Isaac in specific, so don't look too much into it. It is nothing more just a running gag there on Twitter. Same goes for Eddsworld. There is something planned between FNAF and Isaac. Same goes for Eddsworld. But to believe that the next big week will be given to these collaborations, which we know they're part of this Friday Night Funkin'. Unfortunately, it is a known fact that the next update is from an original character from Newgrounds. We know Hank Day is coming soon, Madness, of course. So if we're gonna go by those theories, you might as well put Cassette Girl in front of Hank. But I'm gonna put all of that aside, because this is me recording this few days after I recorded that initial video. I do feel like we might not even get any new character yet, and it is just expansion on previous weeks. This is, again, remember, my theory and how I feel things going to happen. Take it as you will, it's just a theory from a random dude on the internet. But ladies and gentlemen, I would love to know, what do you guys think about all of this? Because when you want to keep a surprise, what do? You deny whatever is out there. You're like, yo, no leak is out there. People have no idea. They could be bluffing for the Cassette Girl ends up being the upcoming week. For all we know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with my approach, and I feel like if they don't want to post weeks from now on and they just want to release the full game at once, I feel like releasing one cutscene and one song would be the best way to go. People will understand. They will accept it, and if anything, it will keep the whole game mystery, and the anticipation and excitement and hype will only increase, because then we can theorize, people like me can theorize here on the channel. Anyways, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will post more theories for other mods, so make sure to let me know which mod do you guys want to know about, and we will go and explain previous weeks and full story of Friday Night Funkin' a different perspective. Make sure to listen to your subscribe notification, make sure to follow me on Twitter and Make It Pie, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace.